Hey guys, I'm heading to Minneapolis this week because I'll be at Snake Discovery for the build-off. Now, this is the championship of champions, and none of us have any idea what's in store for us, except we know that the cages are bigger this year, and we still get to bring one thing from home. Now, the one thing that I brought from home, I had built for me. I designed it, had it built, and I haven't seen it yet because it came to me wrapped in bubble wrap for safe travels. I've seen pictures, and it looks cool, but I haven't seen it in person yet, so I think we're gonna just see it together for the first time when I get to the hotel. Can I come? So you can just stand in the parking lot like last time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet, there's a Dairy Queen next door.
Okay, let's go. So not only will Kent be hanging out in the parking lot, but our very own Amy Bentley will be joining us as well. I was supposed to meet her at about the same time in Minneapolis, but my flight got canceled today, so I had to buy a new flight. I'm hopefully arriving later, and the nice thing is Dave Kaufman is a delightful person because he's picking Amy up at the airport, taking her to the Mall of America, and hopefully this flight will get me there in time for the build-off tomorrow. So guys, aside from the travel shenanigans that is making me nervous right now, I'm nervous about this thing that I had built. Is it going to be intact by the time I get there? Is it going to be as cool as I think it is? Because I haven't seen it yet. Is it big enough to make an impact in that bigger cage? Those cages are 6 feet long now. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just get to the hotel and we'll take a look at it together. Hi, I made it to Minneapolis. Here's the thing, right here. Let's open it and take a look. Have you guys seen the movie Anaconda? If you haven't, it's one of the classics. You really need to watch it. A lot of people call it a documentary of anacondas in the wild. I wouldn't say it's quite that, but pretty close. I'm just kidding. It's cheesy and corny, but it's fantastic. What I wanted to do for my build is to recreate the houseboat from Anaconda. This is the houseboat that J-Lo and Ice Cube are on during this whole movie with the anaconda hunting them. I'm building the cage for a smaller boa species, like let's say a rainbow boa, or maybe a hog island. Maybe we go real small and do like a hog island or one of the dwarf species. It's a 6-foot cage, so you know. Oh man, it's cool. There is still a paint smell. I'm getting a paint smell off of it, but there's not going to be an animal in it for a while, so I think it's going to be okay. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Look at that. I mean, that is a movie miniature right there. Amazing. The base will be glued like that, and then this will go under the substrate, so it'll give it some stability. I'm really happy with it. It's intact. My only concern that I still have that I mentioned earlier is this big enough? I've got a lot of planning to do tonight, and then I got to sleep at some point too. We got to be at Snake Discovery at 9 o'clock in the morning. So good night, you guys. See you at Snake Discovery. We're here. We're the first ones here because we want to do some filming. Say hi to Amy. Or maybe Amy should say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Yeah, all right. Let's go into Snake Discovery. All right, we're here. I'm very excited. I got a lot of stuff to do before we officially start the build-off thing. Kent just showed up. He was on a later flight, and he's, as expected, in the parking lot. Let's check on him real quick. Kent, you good? You gonna be okay out there?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. There's a Dairy Queen next door.
You know, they have Dairy Queen in California.
Yeah, right. You're just saying that so I'll go back to California.
No, I'm really not. You guys, he came to Minnesota for Dairy Queen. Amy, it's your first time at Snake Discovery.
Yeah.
Do you want to check out Adoption Island before it opens?
Yeah. Hiding.
They're all hiding in there.
There's a false water cobra over here that I really love them.
Where is he?
Where you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
So cute.
I want it so bad.
I snuck in here early. These are the 6-foot cages. This is a significant build, going from the 4x2x2 to a 6x2x2. They're heavier. We're not going to be able to move them around as much. It's going to be quite a project. There's going to be a competition as per usual. I think we're all going outside to do some crazy competition thing. I don't know if I'm going to film that or not, but we might just skip that, and I'll tell you what happens, because you're going to see it on Snake Discovery's video and probably everybody else's. I am nervous about the competition though. Clint, how do you feel about Dave's chances now that you're not here to help him?
I feel that Dave will put in the same kind of effort and the same kind of quality that we know and love about him.
That's a great response. Adam.
Yes, sir.
If you don't win this,
Not gonna happen, but okay.
Okay, but so aside from you, who would you predict would win this?
I feel like Garrett, and if it's not Garrett, it might be Garrett or Garrett. I feel like that's who's gonna win. It's not me.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gentlemen, how do you feel about this situation?
I keep hearing everybody say that Garrett's got it in the bag for whatever reason. Garrett told me personally that he is so unprepared and uninspired this time around, which is probably a lie.
I know, he told me that too. I don't believe him.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
It's always the person that says they're not prepared. They're gonna win. We're very prepared. We're going to lose.
Right. Looks like you're still planning. Looks like you don't have a full plan.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I planned things, you have to plan around what's here. And there are several key elements to my plan that are not here. So
it could be problematic.
I think probably my one advantage to winning the first year, not getting to come back and like have all the experience that a lot of other people have, is that I had a lot of time to plan. But now I'm throwing out all those plans, and it's 10:05. We start at 11, and I'm going to start replanning my 3 years of planning now.
Okay. All right.
Does that make you feel better?
I'm okay with this. Yeah. As much as I like to have the attitude that I don't care if I win or lose, it's just fun to hang out with my friends and do the competition, I'm getting freaking nervous. So glad Minneapolis has Dairy Queens. I am bleeding for this. I'm already bleeding.
Under this tablecloth, we have some items that you will be randomly assigned to incorporate into your builds.
Oh my God.
Yes. What is 2? You got the glass
9. No, 9. I get the home sweet home plaque. Okay. I think I can make this work. So weird though. My first thought is that in the jungle, when we're in the Amazon jungle, you'll be walking by and you'll see discarded stuff in the jungle. So I'm thinking of just burying this a little bit so it's like half part sticking out. But then I could also just use it as like a bridge. Like, look at this, I can pull this off, pull the Goodwill sticker off of it, and use it as a bridge somehow. Sweaty already and we haven't even started. All right, so I'm going to start with the background and we're going to start with the side. So I have this 6-foot cage stood on end. We're going to do that side and then we're going to do the back. Honestly, this is my least favorite part. I'm not going to show the whole process. I have other videos probably right here that shows how to do this background. I'm just going to do it and I'll show you the results shortly. I've got the side done here. I don't feel like I've done much, but there's not much I can do now until that sets a bit. It's going to take a while. And then I flip it on its back and do the same thing. This is the most time-consuming thing about this entire build. Let's see what everybody else is up to. Dave's over here with paint.
Paint.
This seems like the year of paint, because look at all the people painting over here. I'm not planning to use any paint with my enclosure, but these people are making me jealous, and maybe I should.
And it smells good.
Paint my enclosure, and it smells good, and it's making us all feel really funny. Look at Adam Wickens is over there so confident, he's just eating chips. He doesn't even, he's finished his enclosure.
I was told you're supposed to take the dirt out of the bags, but personally I think that's a little bit of a cheat move. So it's like no assembly required.
I think that's a great, it looks great.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you very
good.
much. I've pretty much the entire idea of confidence that I'm going to win this year, this competition. So Bob, you can just go. I don't think you have a chance.
Oh, okay. Well, my flight's not for a couple days,
Okay.
so I'll stay.
Okay.
I'll stay for that reason.
Clint, wardrobe change. Love it.
Strategy, other than dressing like a Renaissance fair person, is to block everyone's walkway so they can't get anywhere to get stuff, which I think is a great strategy.
Operation Blockway.
Going around, seeing what people are doing, it's not even, we're just in the beginning, and I'm already thinking, oh my gosh. It feels like everybody's planned better, is the point. Maybe they haven't, but it feels like they have. Amy, you just made a brilliant observation. Can you say what that is?
Yeah. Clint is slowly transforming into a different person.
So say what we've noticed so far.
So he had a wardrobe change earlier, and now he's putting on jewelry.
What are you up to, Clint Laidlaw? What are you up to? You're transforming into something, and we see it. All right, moment of truth here, guys. For the side.
Looking all right. Looking like you're gonna make it.
Thanks for the help on this, Amy. We did a lot of gluing here. This part down here is the bottom of the cage, so that's going to be covered in substrate. So now we just wait for this to dry. Amy and I are going out to see what Garrett's building. From what we hear, it's pretty awesome. Look, I want to have a positive attitude about mine because I'm confident in my build. However, we also know who we're dealing with here. So here we go. Come on, they've got a full tent here.
So we haven't even started decorating yet. Nothing to see. Nothing to see.
What is happening here?
Whoa! Cover the blueprints.
What is happening? I'm not going to try to look at the blueprints. It's just.
We demolished our cage as we do demolish everything in life.
Here, this is what's left of our cage. Just dust.
Unbelievable. I hope you don't finish in time. That's what I hope. that's our only saving grace. Okay, super disappointing to see this because we're all friends here, but I brought Amy to help me, not to help Dave.
Hey,
so this is really.
I'm the only person here building a solo enclosure. I didn't bring a helper.
Well, but I did. So you're
myself.
just procuring mine.
All by myself.
Guys, we might have a problem here because I told Cody to make me a 6-inch base that I could bury into the substrate because the substrate lip from the enclosures last year, we had a substrate dam that we put in, and it was 6 inches. We don't have substrate dams this year, so I'm doing this for the first time. It's a little high. I think the fix might be
No, that looks cool. You angled it. I like it. Like
to bring the substrate up so the substrate's higher in the back and it comes down to the lip. We're gonna have to do it like that. I wanted this closer to the front of the cage, but I'm not gonna be able to because it's just too high. We'll give it a try as it is. And if I've got to break the bottom part off, I will. But man, I did not expect that we weren't going to have a substrate dam this year. The other big question was, do we want that side of the boat or do we want this side? Because it's both really cool and has cool features, but I think it's got to be facing this way. So I think we're going to be on the barrel side of this boat. Okay guys, this is it so far. I'm not done planting, I'm not finished with it or anything, but I think it's looking okay. Here's the point. I've been to the jungle twice, the Amazon jungle twice in the last year.
With me.
And with Dave and with Amy, who's holding the camera right now. And so I've seen what the Amazon jungle looks like. The idea is to sort of recreate that. Now, I'll tell you this. Not all of these plants are in the Amazon jungle, but the fact that there are parts of the jungle that are super dense, that's what we want to recreate. Also, last time I was there, we were in a drought. So the idea here is that because of a drought in the Amazon jungle, this boat is land, what's it called? Landlocked? Land? Somebody put it in the comments.
Landfall.
Nope, Dave's wrong.
I'm wrong.
It's something else. Anyway, it's just on land. We've turned this sign that we have to incorporate. It says "Home Sweet Home" on the other side, but it's now the dock. So that's where it is for now. I might change it. We got a water dish here that kind of fits with this rock. We got plants coming off the back here. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm happy. I wish this was bigger, but I'm happy with it. I'm going to add the isopods right now. We've got dairy cows. There they are in there. We're just going to dump these in the back.
Are we halfway through?
Have you made any progress?
Let's check them. I always check to make sure they're alive in here because I've gotten cultures of springtails sometimes. Look at that. Those are definitely alive. There's tons of them in there. I love it. We'll put the springtails back here. Okay, so I'm pretty happy about that. Amy, Amy, you're helping Dave again? Every time I turn around, you're helping Dave with his stupid enclosure. You're supposed to be helping me.
Sorry.
Did you got? Is your hand now stuck to the bottom of the enclosure?
Yeah.
We didn't want to tell anybody. Got a little bit of a problem.
Really embarrassing for the both of you. Very embarrassing predicament. Hey guys, real quick, thanks so much to my Patreon supporters who allow me to take trips like this and do really cool things like the build off. These are awesome people. It's a secret society. We may or may not meet under a full moon in the woods once a month. You'll have to find out by joining patreon.com/greenroompythons. Also, thanks so much to the channel sponsors, Black Box Cages, Lane Labs, the Royals Project, and Rare Genetics RGI. Really appreciate them as well. All right, let's get back to the build-off. Come on! Jeez, guys. This is why I would have enjoyed getting the fogger. Adam Wickens won a fogger.
Just a little bit of condensation in there, you know? It looks better than it did before.
What are we saying that you're building this for?
I think we're going to do it for rhino rat snakes or some arboreal type small colubrid. Or you could even do it for something like if you wanted to do like an Amazon tree boa could work in here. You could do it for garter snakes if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as it likes humidity and it likes way too many plants, that's
Yeah.
it. If it's got a green thumb, basically, you can go in here.
Love it. So cool.
Thanks, Bob.
Very well planted. Tyler and Maddie, you guys are killing it here. It's so cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Like the levels that you were able to do with the rock and this thing that you guys made, right?
Yeah, Maddie made it.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And this one, like, it's the competition is so strong. Look at this background too. That's amazing. It just, I mean, it makes it look like it just goes on and on.
Well, we don't have a boat.
You do, well, you don't have a boat, but that's okay. That's not. I feel like you don't need a boat in this one. I love how your log is this real wood or is that fake?
Universal Rocks.
Wow! And then you made that a second level. God, that's really beautiful.
Lay down right here and go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's like snake discovery in the forest, Luke.
It's
So cool. Oh, the fogger comes in on Rex's enclosure, and you've incorporated the football.
Yeah.
Well played.
Thank
Well done. Nice job, man. That's really great.
There we go.
So Garrett, I don't even want you to explain this thing yet because I just can't wait to see it unfold. But what species are you building it for?
Superdwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
You know a thing or two about super dwarfs. So I've figured out what Dave's doing. I'm not going to spill the beans yet. but Dave's got a really cool idea.
Hopefully I can pull it off.
And you were really nervous before. How are you feeling
nervous,
now?
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
I don't know that I'm going to finish.
But you're a lot further along than you thought you were going to get.
A lot further, and this is going to stick, so that really makes me happy.
Good.
But yeah, so far so good.
And let's just, so that people can figure it out if they want to, let's just remind everyone that the screen is right there at this point. The screen top is right there.
Nobody's going to figure this out.
Well, I figured it out.
Well,
Amy figured it out. I feel like we have some pretty smart viewers. I mean, okay.
Are you getting the vision?
Okay,
There's a little bit of a vision. It's still a work in progress.
I'm getting a bit of a vision. This is what, Amy noticed right away that you were starting to make some changes. And that's...
She's a very perceptive one.
Yeah, and that's what's been very intriguing. And then I didn't even realize, you guys have been out here doing your thing.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Can you tell me what you're building for?
This is designed for the wonderful curly-tailed lizards of the Caribbean.
Oh, the curly tails, I love them.
And we wanted them to feel right at home.
You know what? That's close to my heart. I've been to the Caribbean and caught curly-tailed lizards.
And where did you find them?
All over.
Including on rocky seashores?
Yeah, I didn't see rocky seashores there, but yes, they would be on rocky seashores because they are literally all over the place. They're also all over the place in Florida, but it's fine to see them in there.
And they're deliberately introduced in Florida. They were introduced as a pest control for cane pests.
Really?
And sort of like cane toads into Australia. Not
Yeah.
always a great idea, but they were deliberately introduced, not released by pet keepers or anything.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I just figured they came over on boats.
I'm sure they did.
But yeah, interesting. All right. Well, I'm excited about this. Everybody is making me nervous with their cages. Bill, this is coming along nicely.
Thanks, dude.
I'm
battling with the webs that hot glue makes. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, this is kind of what I wanted it to be. So it's coming together, and I got plenty of time to tweak it.
Yeah, they've got so many little mini art pieces in here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like the way it's coming along.
Yeah. Brian, I love this hog heaven enclosure that you've built. This is, I'm thinking it's for a hognose, but you're saying any North American colubrid could live on this farm.
It was certainly, but it was, hognose, hog heaven, you got the pig, but the idea was a hognose snake, so that's what I really enjoy to see in here is a hognose.
Yeah. And Clint is now in a wig. Yeah, I'm noticing. Dave sent a picture of himself to a model maker, and they came up with this, which I don't think it's a good likeness. I really don't. I would be offended.
So, Bob?
Yeah.
This is how humans see me. That is my true form.
Oh, that's your true form. Oh, okay. Well, the body type is still exactly the same.
Are you saying that I have abs? Thank you. I don't think that I... Well, I do, but they're under...
This
is what's called Minnesota padding.
Ooh.
But under here, I got a six-pack.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we won't ask you to prove it, so...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Pencils down!
What a fine competition!
Hold on. I gotta.
Man, that was rough.
Oh my gosh.
What a build.
So Clint, my question, this enclosure is incredible. Which is your one item that you brought from home? Is it the chair? Is it one of the cards?
It was the complete kit of pirate things that we separated upon reaching here.
Really? So we're saying that all of these various items are one item?
They are!
Okay, all right. That's, I believe that as much as I believe that Garrett was able to bring all of his own tools and all the stuff for his thing. I'm not saying that people cheated. I'm just saying that I followed all the rules.
Are you calling out the cow and the pig as well?
No, I'm not. No. The cow and the pig are doing fine. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you're right. No,
the inconsistency in your judgment.
No, you're right. It's true.
Yeah, it all came in one box.
It did come in one box.
This all came in one bag.
Okay, guys.
Because you put it all in a bag.
You know, everybody has done incredible builds so far, and I have no idea who's going to win at this point because they all seem close. But, you know, I just love coming to events like this and hanging out with my friends. You know, there's an interesting thing about content creators in this particular niche where they're all really cool people. They're all fun to hang out with. We're all friends. I got to meet Adam Wickens for the first time this week, and he's an exception, you know. I mean, really, you guys agree, right? That's just not, but everybody else, really cool people. No, we love Adam. He's awesome. So anyway, this was really fun. There's going to be another video that comes out on snake discovery. I don't know when, based on when this video comes out, but look for that one because there will be official voting. So vote for, I mean, I want you to vote for mine, but vote honestly for who you like best. And we'll see who wins. It was a great time. I want to thank Amy Bentley, who is in there right now while I'm doing this, continuing to work on my enclosure. I want to thank her for coming and helping me out. I want to thank Kent for coming. I don't know what Kent's up to, but I'm so full already, but this is going in. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much, you guys. See you next week. I just want to say that nobody's on camera right now. Nobody's putting a camera on Clint, and he is still in character. As soon as he finished his outfit, he is in pirate character, even when there's no cameras on him.
You never know when you're being filmed.
It's true. It's true.